you check your wrist. 10,000 steps, you check your phone. 8 hours of sleep, you log your calories and feel that little buzz of accomplishment, of control. It's easy to believe this technology, this artificial intelligence, is your partner in wellness. Just a simple tool for a healthier life. But what if I told you that simple tool is just the tip of a massive iceberg? What if the AI on your wrist knows more about your mental state than you do? And what if its real impact on your health is far deeper, more complex, and frankly, more dangerous than you can imagine? We've welcomed AI into the most intimate parts of our lives, thinking we get the deal, but we don't. Not really. Today, we're going past the step counts and sleep scores to uncover the secret ways AI is quietly reshaping our well-being. We'll get into the incredible, life-saving benefits and the hidden dangers that are already affecting millions. This isn't a story about the future. This is about right now. Let's start with what we all know. We've basically adopted AI as a personal health coach. It's in our fitness apps, our smart rings, and our calorie counters. And it promises a better, healthier life, one data point at a time. The whole idea is appealing because it feels so empowering. We get personalized fitness and nutrition plans based on our age, weight, and goals. These plans even adapt as we make progress, supposedly keeping us on a path of constant improvement. Our wearables give us real-time feedback on our exercise form, our intensity, and how long to push ourselves, all to help us reduce injury and get the most out of our workouts. The whole thing is often turned into a game, with AI setting personalized challenges and goals to keep us motivated. Feeling sluggish? Your app might suggest a brisk walk. Didn't sleep well? It'll adjust your workout for the day. It's this responsive, seemingly smart guidance that's made AI a non-negotiable part of modern wellness. This surface-level relationship is built on a simple promise. Give us your data, and we'll give you a healthier you. And for millions, it seems to be working. We see the numbers go up: more steps, more miles, more consistent workouts. We see the numbers go down: pounds lost, resting heart rate lowered. It feels like a clean, straightforward exchange. The AI is a tool, we're the user, and the goal is a measurable improvement in our physical health. This is the story we've been sold, and it's the one most of us have bought. But this comfortable story, this idea of AI as just a simple fitness coach, is dangerously incomplete. It's one chapter in a much bigger, more complicated book. And to really get the impact of this tech, we need to read the rest of it. The real AI wellness revolution isn't about closing your rings. It's about completely rewriting the rules of healthcare. The amazing benefits of this technology go way beyond what we see on our wrists, getting into territory that used to be pure science fiction. They're saving lives, making care more accessible, and offering hope where there wasn't any. Let's start with the quiet miracle of predictive health. While you're tracking your morning jog, AI in our healthcare systems is doing some incredible fortune-telling. By sifting through massive datasets, health records, lab tests, even behavioral patterns, AI can spot signs that predict future health risks with shocking accuracy. Think about this. Some AI models can predict the risk of acute kidney injury up to 48 hours before clinical signs even appear, just by noticing tiny changes in patient data. This lets doctors step in before the crisis, not after, which can dramatically reduce the severity and even save lives. This isn't a one-off. Similar AI models are being used to predict the start of sepsis in ICU patients, another deadly condition that moves terrifyingly fast. The AI scans vitals and lab results in real time, catching hidden patterns that signal the body is in distress long before a human doctor might, and it's moving into our most feared diseases. In oncology, eye-assisted mammography has been found to detect up to 29% more breast cancers than traditional screening alone. In neurology, AI that analyzes speech has shown it can predict Alzheimer's disease with nearly 80% accuracy, sometimes years before a formal diagnosis would happen. This is the real power of AI in physical health. It's shifting medicine from reactive to proactive. It's not just about managing sickness, it's about stopping it from ever taking hold. Now let's talk about mental health, where the AI revolution is just as big and maybe even more personal. The world is facing a mental health crisis, and a shocking number of people can't get the help they need. AI is stepping into this gap, not to replace human therapists, but to act as a crucial first line of support. AI-powered chatbots are now available 24/7, offering immediate mental health support. These aren't just simple bots. They use proven techniques like cognitive behavioral therapy to help users manage anxiety and depression right when it hits. For someone in distress at 3 in the morning, this instant non-judgmental support can be a lifeline. Studies have shown these tools can be effective, with some users of AI therapy chatbots experiencing significant reductions in depression symptoms. But it goes deeper. Just like with physical health, AI is becoming a powerful tool for early detection. By analyzing subtle patterns in our speech, texts, and even our social media, AI can spot changes that predict mood swings or flag early warning signs of a mental health issue. Some tools can analyze your voice for biomarkers of depression or anxiety with high reported accuracy. This can help someone realize they need to seek help long before their condition gets severe, and the wearable on your wrist is part of this too. It can monitor signs of stress like heart rate variability and give you real-time feedback, maybe suggesting a mindfulness exercise exactly when your body's data shows your stress levels are climbing. This technology is making mental health care more proactive, more personal, and more accessible to everyone. But this incredible power has a price. For every life-saving benefit, there's a risk, a hidden danger we're just now starting to grasp. The same tech that promises to optimize our health could also become a source of deep anxiety, discrimination, and a slow wearing away of our own human intuition. This is the other side of the coin, the one we conveniently ignore every time we sync our devices. Let's start with the most obvious danger: your data. We are feeding these systems the most intimate information you can imagine: our heartbeats, sleep cycles, moods, locations, and our deepest health worries. This constant massive data collection creates a terrifying vulnerability. We click "I agree" on terms of service we never read, with no idea what we're signing away. Where does this data go? Who owns it? The answers are often buried in legal jargon, but the possibilities are chilling. Could your health data be sold, used by insurance companies to raise your premiums? Could an employer see it and decide you're too much of a health risk to hire? These aren't just paranoid questions. As AI gets better at making predictions, the risk of your anonymized data being traced back to you grows. A data breach from one simple app could expose the sensitive health information of millions. Beyond data privacy, there's a sneakier psychological danger: technostress. The very devices meant to help us can become relentless sources of anxiety. This isn't just feeling overwhelmed. It's a specific stress linked to the constant pressure of technology, and it's tied to increased anxiety and depression. Think about the pressure to close your rings every day, the guilt when you miss a step goal, or the anxiety from a bad sleep score. What was meant as helpful guidance can feel like a tyrannical judgment. This tech can lead to an unhealthy obsession with our body's data. We start to check and recheck every tiny fluctuation, like a compulsive habit. Instead of listening to our bodies, we start listening to the app. We begin outsourcing our intuition to an algorithm, and the danger grows silently. Then there's the problem of the algorithm itself. AI is not a perfect objective God. It's a product of the data it's trained on, and that data is often biased and incomplete. If an AI is trained mostly on data from one type of person, it may be wildly inaccurate for others. This can lead to serious health gaps and misdiagnoses. The accuracy of AI in diagnosing mental health conditions, while promising, is still hotly debated. Misdiagnosis rates by humans for some conditions like bipolar disorder are already high. A flawed AI could make this problem even worse. And when an AI gets it wrong, who's to blame? The developer, the doctor who used it. The lack of clear accountability is a huge ethical mess. It's a legal gray area no one's figured out yet. And patients are the ones who might pay the price. Finally, there's the danger of dependence and manipulation. Studies show users can form surprisingly deep emotional bonds with AI companions. Some even feel closer to them than to human friends. While this might help with loneliness, it also creates a vulnerability. This emotional dependence can be exploited. Some apps reportedly use manipulative techniques to keep users hooked, just like addictive games or social platforms. The biggest risk is in a crisis. Many apps claim to help, but they aren't regulated as medical tools. In studies testing how AI apps respond to crises like suicidal thoughts, the results were shocking. Many of the responses were unhelpful, and some were even harmful. In one tragic case, a user took their own life after reportedly being encouraged to do so by a chatbot. These apps exist in a regulatory gray area, not quite a medical device, but used by many as if they were. This is the dark side of AI wellness. A world where our data is a product, our anxiety is a feature. And the advice we get could be based on a flawed, biased, and dangerously unregulated system. So, we're at a crossroads. On one hand, AI offers a future where we can save lives and expand care. On the other, it's a minefield of privacy risks, psychological stress, and algorithmic dangers. The easy way out is to swing to one extreme, either embrace it all blindly or reject it completely. But the real path forward is in the middle. It's not about ditching this powerful tool. It's about becoming its master, not its servant. It's about learning how to use this tech consciously. First, you have to become a data detective. Before you download any wellness app or sync a new device, investigate. Read the privacy policy. I know, it's long and boring, but it's the contract you're signing. Look for clear language on what data is collected, how it's used, and if it's shared. If you can't understand it, or if it feels deliberately confusing, that's a huge red flag. Your health data is some of the most sensitive information you have. Treat it that way. Second, question the algorithm. Treat your wellness app not as a perfect oracle, but as one single data point. It can give you information, but you provide the context. If your watch says you had a poor night's sleep, but you feel rested and full of energy, trust your body. If an app is nagging you to work out, but you feel a cold coming on, listen to your own biological signals. Don't let the game of health turn into a source of anxiety. It's okay to ignore a notification. It's okay to take a day off from tracking. The goal is to use the data to inform your intuition, not replace it. Third, you have to actively set boundaries. The always-on nature of these devices is a feature, but it can also be a bug. Make a point to disconnect. Of times in the day or week when you take off your watch or silence notifications. This stops the tech from creating a state of constant monitoring. Constant tracking can lead to technostress and feeling like you're always being judged. This isn't about rejecting the technology, it's about carving out protected mental space. Space for just being. And finally, and this is the most important one, never let technology replace human connection. AI chatbots can be a useful tool for in-the-moment support, but they can't replicate the empathy and understanding of a real therapist, doctor, or friend. These tools should be seen as a bridge to care, not the destination. Use AI to supplement your health journey, grounded in real-world, human-to-human interaction. The story of AI in your wellness isn't a simple good versus evil tale. It's a complex story about a powerful double-edged sword. This tech has the potential to help us live longer, healthier lives with incredibly smart, personalized care. It can predict disease and support our mental health in ways we never thought possible. But it also risks turning our own health into a source of stress. It can compromise our privacy and leave us at the mercy of flawed algorithms. The future isn't about picking a side. It's about navigating the complexity with wisdom. The goal isn't to be anti-technology, but to be pro-human. We have to demand better from the companies that create these tools. It means more transparency, more ethical design, and more accountability. And we have to demand better from ourselves too. We need more awareness, more critical thinking, and a much healthier balance. Wellness isn't just about numbers on a screen. It's about connection, intention, and knowing when to pause. What's the one AI wellness tool you can't live without? And how do you manage its role in your life? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's learn from each other. And if you found this breakdown valuable, hit that subscribe button for more content that goes beyond the surface. Your health deserves nothing less.